I have made a mission to deny all pussy in the game.
So you didn't fuck the corpo?
I don't even fuck with a corpo. I was fucking with a nomad bitch from the hillbilly side. I was helping her out and shit, and then she put her feet on me and shit. I was like, She was like, what are you trying to do? Like, trying to go to sleep, spend a long day.
I'm not controlling I'm not controlling the game. They're doing that on the
No, like, cause I pulled her in the beginning, like, you could talk to her and shit, but I'm not about to give her no dick. She be using me. She be hitting me up only when it's a problem.
You've got an incel cyberpunk character.
My girl wants me to fuck something in there because it has a dick. She's like, I want to see how intense they made it. Like,
they don't make it that intense.
The Joy Toy, I didn't fuck that either. Well, I accidentally picked the wrong name, and then like, I didn't want to watch gay sex.
It gave you the option to fuck him?
The dude and the girl?
Yeah.
Well, I just, like, it said touch, and I was like, samurai. Samurai was a safe word.
Okay, yeah. Samurai was my safe word too.
I didn't tell him. They didn't let me.
Hey, like, damn, man, you want some homophobe shit.
No, I thought he was implying that he had like a street samurai code or some shit. Like, I am a celibate samurai out here. That's what got me so good. I was like, I'm dead.
See, it kills me that the game wouldn't let you portray that in the cutscenes or whatever, that you're like a fucking like Volcel samurai warrior. Your character probably has too much personality to do that.
Yeah. Average Hipsters. This week we're going to be doing a return from hiatus catch-up episode.
Ultimate review. We're talking with Jeremy, Antwone, Dorian, and Connor.
You're going to clear up space on your phone. This is going to be at least 8 hours. 8 to 10, I think, conservatively.
Call off of work.
Or listen at work. Steal time. Who gives a shit?
Or do that. Because I'm down with that too. Either one. Call off. Fuck them that way.
If they're just listening to it, do they really have to call off from work?
You're going to want to listen to this one intently.
Enjoy.
It's going to be a banger. I'm calling it now. It's like Babe Ruth pointing at the fucking part of the shit he was going to hit the baseball at. I'm pointing and saying it's going to be a great episode, guys.
What if he didn't hit the ball out there, though, after you pointed the ball?
Look like a real fucking asshole.
He had to have did it a couple times, right? Where he didn't hit it.
I don't know baseball. I just know that kind of like saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how cocky do you have to be to point like, yeah, I'm going to hit it right out there?
Right. Yeah. You put your cigar down that you were...
Did anybody ever think that maybe the pitchers were just bad back then?
I mean, they were.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're throwing like underhand, slow ass, like 30-mile-an-hour pitch.
Yeah, they were like drinking Coca-Colas at the game and like smoking cigarettes and shit. Like,
so Babe Ruth just went out there like.
Wasn't there a pitcher that went out there and pitched a no-hitter on acid?
That was way later. That was like the 70s.
Way later.
Yeah, I was about to say,
that's not Babe Ruth era.
That was.
I have no.
I don't even think acid was like out here before Babe Ruth.
I have no concept of when Babe Ruth was fucking.
He was like,
he actually just retired a couple years ago.
Great career. Amazing career.
They just stopped getting rid of his stopped selling his car.
He was like in the 20s or something. Like,
why is he still ever brought up? That's wild.
Yeah, when him and A-Rod were playing together, some of the greatest days for the Yankees.
Him, A-Rod, and Lou Gehrig.
All-star team.
Nah, that's just the Yankees last year.
America's team.
So we got to start this November 1st.
Right? No, not November 1st. We were here for November 1st.
I think we gotta go.
We did the November review.
We did the November review. Was the last episode that we did.
Election.
No. We did the October review with the election included in it.
Right, so now we have to do November.
All right.
We have to do all the Trump denials and the trials and all that.
I think we just go stream of consciousness. If we miss a couple things, we miss a couple things.
Well, I just want to do it like kind of chronologically correct.
Okay, so there's the steal. So Joe Biden stole the election, right?
Smooth as fuck. Smooth as fuck, too. Like everybody voted and then he won.
It was like Ocean's 13. It was like fucking...
Like nobody even seen anything happen for him to steal the shit and he stole it. It was crazy.
Oceans, shit, I don't remember the number, Jack.
I don't remember the number.
And then was I think Trump went in hiding for a couple days.
Yeah, he just stopped.
He like didn't tweet or anything, which is like crazy. He was trying to
golfing.
And then he came out with a whole bunch of lawsuits.
So many lawsuits, like 20.
And all of them got turned down, even by the people that he put into the Supreme Court.
Yeah, so that got all the way up to the Supreme Court.
Hey, he was probably calling them after like, what the fuck?
Amy Coney
went there. Like, what are you doing? And what's up?
Sorry, sir, but this is America.
Brett Kavanaugh.
Yeah. He's like, hey, man, what's going on, y'all?
Brett.
Like,
Brett.
look, dude, you lost.
I put you in, Brett. Okay. And Brett's just sitting there like, it's for life, baby.
With a beer in his hand and shit.
But at the end of the day, those guys are going to be better served by having fucking Joe Biden in there anyway. Like all those, like,
oh yeah, like literally, if you watch like shit from like the motherfuckers at like the Lincoln Project and shit, they're talking about how like, oh yeah, we need to go against the fucking Republican playbook and make sure that like voter suppression doesn't happen this time to make sure that Donald Trump doesn't get fucking elected.
The Lincoln Project rocks because they immediately just started all their own companies that are doing like conservative policy writing and shit. Like, just immediately took all that money that idiot Democrats gave them to fucking.
They're fucking so stupid, man. Like, yeah.
So America won, kinda. I guess. Sure.
I mean, it did like. I just stick with my same thing, man. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
because he already is like trying to put fucked up people.
Oh yeah, it's
literally, he's fucking looking at a weapons dealer to be like the head of the fucking Pentagon. So like, come on now, like,
why not?
How's it any different than fucking like?
It's one less phone call you have to make.
Putting like a coal guy as the fucking EPA director. Like,
he's like, yo, man, I got a couple plugs.
Is that what Trump was doing though?
That is what Trump did. Yeah, it was a coal guy, right?
He put fucking the head of Exxon Mobil.
Oil. You're right. You're right. It was oil.
What was he
in charge of the EPA? He's like, hey, we're allowed to dump in creeks now. All right, only if the creek's less than 10 feet wide.
And then that guy resigned.
Okay,
like he's like, there's not anything I can make this worse.
In the Pentagon, though. I would rather have him in the Pentagon than.
I mean, all it is it's fucking. It allows him to do nepotism to his company. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand that, but did you really think that wasn't going to happen? You thought this was going to be the one when he didn't? What the fuck? Trump lost, and he doesn't believe it, and still doesn't believe it,
and we're still kind of,
and still won't concede.
Yeah,
he just kind of concedes. Like,
today was the day that the Electoral College actually votes, right? The 14th.
I have not been paying enough attention to this, really.
Yeah, because the election is over.
yeah. Like I paid attention to it up until the election, and I was like, well, this is what it is.
I can delete CNN off of my phone now
because I've never seen an election overturned. Like, they were never like, this is the winner. And then they were like, never mind. Like, that never happened.
Not even to George Bush.
Nope. They always go like, hold on.
We're going to do a recount.
This is the winner.
Yeah.
Like, they're never just like, he won. Oh, no, wait. Lawsuit says he didn't win.
Because that's where you get the shit where I think people would actually get, like, fucked up and start, like, maybe, like, doing something.
President until proven guilty?
Well, no, I mean, like, I think the thing that the Supreme Court doesn't want to happen, or anyone in the government doesn't want to happen, is any of the people looking at the structure of government and going like, well, why should I even, like, we're going to, like, not do that. They want people to be pretty, like, passive.
Okay, so officially 24 minutes ago, Joe Biden is actually the president. Like fucking they just wrapped up the Electoral College vote with fucking Congress.
Okay.
California casting the last vote to get him
now
past
go to
270.
Twitter and see what Trump is saying.
Man, that's what really matters. Trump posting his manifesto that he wrote himself.
It was a very bad thing that Congress said, guys.
Did you? Well, not it wasn't Congress. It was the Electoral College.
Yeah. Get rid of the Electoral College. I've always been saying this.
Fucking, I wouldn't be surprised to see that. That would be hilarious.
Oh, that straight up. He's going to call it like an unconstitutional organization or something.
Did you guys see their fucking star witness for the fraud, though?
The drunk lady?
Yes.
Like, she rocked.
Did they do it?
Okay.
Did you see it?
No lie. No lie. Her speaking. Like,
she was a really great counter, or like kind of like, what do you call this? Like compliment to how Rudy Giuliani's been spiraling recently.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Did you guys see the
when
one?
he was melting?
The 1-2 punch of he was signing the document with a fountain pen. He got the ink all over his hands. And then like the next week he was on TV and he had the like brown drip running down the side of his fucking face.
He had his hair dyed.
Yeah, but like wetly and recently.
Well, I mean, he was probably, he did test positive for COVID, so he probably had COVID and he was sweating his ass off.
Yeah, and then that was like right after the Borat movie came out.
and
My God.
That came out in this in this little hiatus time that we had, right? Like,
you watched that.
I watched it.
I haven't seen it. No,
It is
Pretty funny.
I haven't even seen the first one, though.
It's
so I don't
okay.
even know that
There's like 5 or 6 really good bits in there.
I really just skipped around like to see like different shit in the movie. Like, I
You
didn't watch
skimmed the movie?
I skimmed the movie to be realized. I was like, I want to see the Rudy Giuliani shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, you just really opened my eyes to something I never even thought about.
Skimming movies.
movies.
I mean, a movie like that, you can do that. Like, you can't do that on like a fucking
Antoine's gonna try though. He's gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that on all the movies people
I'm
got
trying
to
to watch
watch.
Inception, like, all right, I'm gonna fast forward to this part. Like, dude, like, no, you can't do that, man.
Antoine's gonna get like really smart guy movies. He's gonna watch like Tarkovsky's like Stalker.
Like, you can't do that.
What I'm gonna say though is just like I remember parts. Those are just gonna be the parts I watched.
Yeah,
I say that without seeing movies today.
You can probably watch like
I've seen a couple parts.
Why even say that?
I've seen the trailer. It's a couple parts.
you could probably watch
That is
like
psychotic. All right, hold on. Before we go any further, can we just acknowledge that is psychotic? Like, that is fucking batshit crazy.
It's like
It's a
like
couple parts.
yeah, I'm not lying to you,
Yeah.
but like you are.
you might as well just not do it and then lie.
Because I was about to
all the
ask
way.
you like. Why lie about that? And then you came with your explanation for that before I could even ask, and that even makes it sound even crazier. Because you're like, yeah, I seen the preview. Like, what? That gives you the basis of the plot of the movie. You didn't see any other dialogue.
It's like less than a Cliff Notes.
There's not even dialogue in most previews.
I
It's mostly
will-
like,
No,
I mean,
I'm
depends
gonna-
on where you watching previews.
I'm gonna side with you on this one. Actually,
like I've seen plenty of movies. I've been like, all right, I get it. I've seen plenty of trailers. Like, all right, I get it. Nigga.
sometimes
don't really
I
need to
watch
see
the
this.
preview on Netflix and I'm like, well, seen that. And then
I can read the shit on the Netflix shit and be like, okay, I see what's about to happen.
have you
here.
seen like actual like theatrical movie trailers recently, like in the last couple years? Because they're the worst. Because they tell you every fucking
they tell you
plot
everything that's
point
happening in the
of
movie
fucking
anyway.
movie.
And then when you watch the movie, he's like, oh, all these are really just dead parts in the movie that you didn't show me in the trailer.
It's the stuff that wasn't good enough for the trailer.
I'll say Cyberpunk did good with that. They only put out like the portions of the shit they show you in the trailer is all right in the beginning of the game.
And after that, it's crap. It's just the graphics get worse. It's like something someone made in their spare time.
Hey, they're literally giving refunds.
Are they really?
Yeah. They posted a thing on their thing that was like, sorry, we shouldn't have put the game out like this.
The day after I watched these playing this shit, I went on Twitter and I was looking at shit. I was like, yo, like, people hate this shit.
Yeah, they put out an apology. They said that they put the game out too early, or they didn't show anybody what it looked like on last gen consoles. They only showed PC footage, so nobody even knew this was coming for it to look like shit.
I don't think it looks like shit, though.
You're tripping.
You're delusional.
I really don't think it looks like shit. I thought I like the vibe of it.
No.
I like the vibe of the game.
I mean, it looks old.
It does. It looks like the Matrix game.
What's your saying?
It looks like the Matrix game on PS2.
Hold on, man. Hold on. What Jeremy has done now, right? He has officially peaked, right? In video game age, right? He's old as it gets, right? He doesn't even care if the graphics get better or not.
Mario fucking graphics.
He's done. He's done. It's over. It's maxed out. Apex Gaming is right here, nigga, where we are.
No, Apex Gaming is when I can like put something on my head and go to sleep and be in a new world, right? That's the Apex of gaming.
Okay, so you're just gonna wait around for that one.
So when Cyberpunk becomes reality and we could just trade chips to put in each other's heads.
Boom, yes. That's the only upgrade I give a fuck about. Stop worrying about making the graphics on this bullshit better. Make it so that I can feel like I'm flying. All right, motherfucker? That's what I want.
I mean, but still,
I want to go into a video game and I want to taste blowfish, right?
Once they come out with that, I'm opening up a rehab for it. Literally the day they drop it, I'm opening up a rehab.
That shit now.
You are gonna need it.
Because motherfuckers is gonna be addicted, like worse than crack.
Oh,
like
no, facts.
people are just gonna throw their lives away.
Facts. You're not gonna see me no more. Like it's gonna be like,
you're gonna be in rehab.
You're gonna
be in my rehab. I'm gonna see you every day. You're like, are you okay today?
Andrew, I'm gonna be enabling you. Like, hey man, try to get a game in real quick.
He gonna be in the office like, yo, come on, man, just let me play a little bit. Just put me down in here. Nobody will see.
I see the sticks right there, man. Come on.
Your methadone is actually just playing video games.
Yeah, regular video games.
Yeah. Like, hey guys, here goes an Xbox X series. They're like, no man, fuck this.
Don't break this one like you did last time.
Yeah, that's not gonna be cool.
I want to feel the fireball.
No, I'm pretty good with the separation I have from video games. I don't want that shit in my head. Like,
I want it directly in my head. I know they're gonna fucking like do evil capitalist bullshit, like be like program me to like fucking be stupid addicted to Whoppers. But you know what? I'm here for it. Like whatever, do it. Fucking put me under. Fucking reprogram my shit.
Like what?
I just.
Why is that what you agree with from the government?
Because I want that shit. I specifically want that shit. I want that. I want to go. I need it. I need it. I like. He's right. It will be crack. Like for me, it's gonna be the worst thing that ever fucking happens. I'm gonna lose everything I ever worked for. It's gonna be wild.
Jesus Christ.
He's not even lying.
I will be raising fucking virtual dinosaurs, betting their scaly ass like, yes, happy as fuck.
So what else you got this month? It's last
last month. No, last month still. Nothing else happened last month. Oh, well,
you got COVID last month.
You got COVID.
Yeah, we can talk about that. I heard you talk about why we were gone.
This isn't about me now.
This is about you.
I think we got to make it about you. Let's hear your lived experience.
The people want to know why weeve been gone.
Well, I don't exactly know how I got COVID. Just got COVID.
And you still just be out here wilding. That's crazy.
What was it like? Was it pretty rough?
Did your girl say she thought she got it at the funeral?
She thought she got it at the funeral, but I don't think so because she wasn't touching anybody. But also, I could have had it first, because it could have just took longer to show in me than it took to show in her or whatever. But it made me feel weak. It hurt my body. I was hot.
Yeah.
I wasn't hungry and I couldn't taste things.
That kind of goes hand in hand.
That's all of it.
Like if you can't taste things, you kind of lose your appetite.
But I've had it before, like where like I thought I couldn't taste things. This was crazy. This was like if I put paper in my mouth.
That's nice.
All I could feel, like I could just feel the food. I couldn't taste it.
I've had it where like they say like
it's taste the feeling.
Well,
and then I couldn't smell either. Like I was trying to sniff my dog because I know he stinks. And I'm like, I know you smell like a dog. Let me see if I can smell you. Couldn't smell him.
I just want to smell something, anything.
I was trying to smell garlic, like putting it right up to by my nose. Couldn't smell it. It was crazy.
You should have gotten some smelling salts, like the shit they use to wake you up if you faint.
What happens if you're already awake?
It just smells. It just smells
is it
crazy.
like the ultimate energy drink if I'm already awake?
Well, they make stuff for weightlifters too. Like this crazy astringent like salt or whatever that they like. You don't like snort it, but you just smell it, and it'll like get you that last extra like bit. So I wonder if that. I wonder. That's like the most.
Yo, they know some weird shit out here, man.
Yeah.
Like who finds this out?
I don't know if it's a common.
Like who
thing.
has this salt? And like,
It
hey,
could just be
you
a
need
gimmick.
that last push. Sniff this.
It could just be a gimmick. Like I don't know if it really works, but it's like supposed to smell insane. So maybe that's the cure for COVID.
Smelling salts, bitch.
Yeah.
That's how Biden's gonna come out. His first press conference. He's gonna be like, all right, so I actually figured it out, right? You get the smelling salts.
Yeah, that old motherfucker's gonna have like pressed Alka-Seltzer tablets. It's like, oh, I got the fucking solution. You do that and like a finger of bourbon. That's your COVID cure.
A finger.
Yeah. Whatever old ass people used to use for medicine.
So did anything else happen in November?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
I mean, there definitely is stuff that happened, right? Like,
I mean, like
It's hard to
after
say.
the election was the big thing in November.
HBO Max announced that they're getting the whole Warner lineup.
yeah,
that's
2021, all of it.
Coming straight to streaming.
And in theaters too, though.
Right. What they
Who's
did
gonna
is
go
they
to
said
a theater to watch
they're
that shit?
killing it. They are killing
Yes.
theaters.
Yes,
that's what they're doing. They're like, hey, bitch, murder.
but
This is
going to
really,
decline anyway before all this COVID shit. Like that's why they start letting motherfuckers drink in the theater.
in the death of
Like,
Joe.
like they were trying to get people to come. Like, okay, y'all can drink here now. Just come watch a movie and fall asleep or something. Like, please.
Hey, they threw recliners in them
Right,
bitches.
recliners,
drinks.
all that shit.
I think that we're
And
gonna
people still don't go.
We're gonna see a big ass once people are allowed to go out again. I think we're gonna see a big ass expansion of like what do they call it? The Draft House. What's the movie theater chain?
Regency?
Alamo Draft House.
I don't
where
know
it's
about that
like they have real food and they'll take it to your seat and they have like a real ass bar that they'll make you drinks. That like in
How
the
much
theater.
does it cost?
That's the thing. It's gonna be a lot, but I think
It's not worth it.
That's what movies are going to be, dude. It's going to be somewhere that you go like maybe once a month and you have like a date there. And there's not
that's
going
usually when
That's
people
still
go
what
to
it has to
movies
be right
anyway.
now. If I want to buy you,
But it's
if we
going
want
to
to
be
do it
like-
the correct way and not sneak shit in, then we're gonna spend like $75 in that bitch.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be more like it's going to be fancier. It's going to be like Topgolf movies. You know, it's going to be
Hey, I'll tell
No
you
Happy
what.
Madison movies there.
I'll tell you what. Top Golf, good time.
But that's what I'm saying. It's going to be like a quote unquote like premium experience now. It's going to be something that like you're going to get bottle service to watch a movie now.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
good on that.
you're going to see more
I
of
could
that.
just go buy a bottle and watch the movie at home.
Yeah, and there's going to be people making that choice, but I think like a lot of theaters are going to die, but the ones that are going to stick around are ones where it's like, oh, it's an event to go here. It's not
Also,
like
HBO Max is probably about to skyrocket in price.
I don't know. I don't think
maybe.
so.
It's probably gonna go up like $5.
Isn't it already
Because they would
$6?
have already, put the price up and shit.
It is already like $20 a month.
It's already expensive. You're right.
HBO Max?
It's like $15.99.
It's
you
fucking
get
expensive.
$14.
that and Hulu and Netflix is a cable package. Like,
I mean, but like that's not bad for HBO though. For HBO Max,
$20 a month?
Yeah, especially with all the shit that
You
you
get Cartoon Network and shit on there too.
You do
Man.
get Cartoon Network on there.
that's really expensive to me. $20 a month is so expensive.
Dexter's Laboratory.
For all the shit that you get for it though. Like I'm surprised Disney Plus isn't that much for all the shit that they have, but they're going up in price though. They're
Are
going
they
up
going
like
up in
$1
price?
though.
Yeah, they're going up $1.
I've seen Netflix going up in price too.
Yep.
That was announced last month. They're
They
going.
all had a meeting. That's what happened. Did you
We
hear
went out of
this?
business.
Quibi, who was I never even
Okay, see, I expected this to happen, right? I expected like them to start raising prices eventually. Thought they'd fully kill cable first, though, right? Because like cable's still around.
I think
Old
it's
people still use cable though.
dude,
Live
dial-up.
sports, bro. It's live sports.
Some people still have dial-up modems, man. Like that shit's gonna hang around.
My grandmother and my mother still have landline phones.
My dad got a landline and cable.
My mom has a landline too.
I have a voice over IP landline.
It's because
My mom doesn't have cable anymore though.
the older generation gets sold, man. Because they tell you like you need TV, cable, internet
Yeah, they get
for the bundle. And then they're like, "Oh, bundle," and they find the bundle, and then our generation's like, "Fuck you! I'll pay $49.99 for this, $49.99 for Wi-Fi, bitch, and I'll watch everything I need to watch."
Everything I need to watch, dude.
Well, really, once you got Wi-Fi and a VPN, you can just steal everything.
You don't even need a VPN, bro.
And then I get it too.
I got some cease and desist for downloading Fast and Furious movies.
Well, you just don't download it; you just stream it.
Yeah, but I like having it. I like having a big ass hard drive with all my stuff on it.
See, that's kind of weird. I don't understand
not your
that.
Stuff.
Like, because like you
I took it.
They can't tell.
They can't tell me
literally
it's not
tells you,
mine.
like right before the movie starts, that this is not yours.
Fuck them. It's on my fucking hard drive. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Connor's like the beginnings of like an old school DVD man. Like I can now see Connor standing outside the motherfucking convenience, slinging his DVDs,
USB sticks with like.
Yeah, no, Connor's not slinging DVDs. He's slinging USB
Impossible movies.
movies. He's like, yo, I got a 500 movie collection right here. $30.
I got my home stream.
Hey, that might be the play.
Like 500? Like 500.
I'm just gonna start selling access to my Plex server that you can all stream shit from my computer. Something I already have set up. Next time I tell you to watch a movie, I'm just going to send you a link to my Plex server and you can watch it. No excuse.
So another thing that I seen that happened in this.
Did y'all see that Quibi went out of business, huh?
I don't even know what Quibi is.
It's some bullshit.
It was like a
ass,
5-minute television thing,
it's
right?
kind of like
It was like quick bites.
Right. Uh-huh.
It was like they were trying to produce content for Vine.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of like celebrities in on that shit.
Which they're all just going to go to like YouTube now. They're all just selling them somewhere else. I know it seemed like a really stupid concept for a thing.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was almost
I want to
like
say
Vine.
someone in the
But it was Vine, but you had to pay monthly for it, right? Like that's what it was.
Kind of like that, yeah. That's why it's called Quick Bites or Quibi or whatever. Because like it was just like quick little short videos that motherfuckers would watch. Or shit.
I want to say,
but it was like a bunch of famous people doing shit. So it would be like a series of shows or whatever. But just like quick little shows that you could watch while you're in your car or whatever, some shit. Like, yeah, it was stupid.
Because they want our attention span to literally become nothing.
But what happened though, like...
They tried to do it like,
they had millions of people subscribe for the free trial, but only like 72,000 stayed like paying for the monthly shit.
Yeah, the people with real, like, so no attention span. They're like, I love this.
Fuck this.
I love watching 5-minute videos all day. Just back to back to back.
But they only had 72,000 people. Like,
I will say that there are some shows that get me with like having small videos, right? Like,
yo, like, legit, I'm not going out of business if I got 72,000 customers. I'm staying.
Not if your investors are like, we're done.
Yeah. See, that's why I just start on my own shit. Because then I can just make that decision.
Yeah, that's why you're not going to be able to hire fucking like hundreds of actors and shit.
And then the people shit that you're competing with, like you can't compete with fucking YouTube and all the other streaming platforms, which is 72,000.
Yeah. There's YouTubers.
Like there's Disney Plus came out this year around the same time as Quibi, and they have 220 million subscribers.
But Disney Plus is like the cartel of that.
There's Patreon
world. Yeah.
Guys,
still
guys, there's Patreons that don't make that much money for podcasts that have 72,000 fucking people on it. Like, maybe less than that, but still, like, and that's like a zero overhead situation. Right. 72,000 people for a streaming service is nothing. Like, probably worse, because if no one watched it, you could at least pretend it was cool.
We got testing in 2020. Like, yeah. Okay.
I'm just speaking from like my shoes. 72,000 for me is cool.
Yeah, be 72,000. Like if they're giving us $1, it's life-changing money, right? Understandable, but fucking
like 72,000 niggas paying me $5.99 a month.
But it's like $1 million a month to keep your server room cold or whatever.
Nah, I would have kept going. That's what I'm saying. I would have kept going. Like, they quit because they was like,
content?
We can't pay y'all.
Yeah, right. You can't pay them actors. You would have to be all a Quibi by yourself.
Okay, I lied. No Patreons have 72,000 people.
Really?
No, I don't think.
How many does Chavo have? They got like what? 100K?
I don't think people are going. I don't think people are going to Patreon like that.
37. I mean, that's still fucking high.
If they have other places that people can subscribe to for free and shit, they're going to be there.
They're making like over 150 grand a month. Like, I mean, that's great, but it's not like insane.
That's right.
We're gonna get a message.
There's like TV show writers who make more money than that. I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna get a message from Chapo like, "Yo, stop counting my pockets on air, man. What the fuck is the matter with y'all?"
This publicly available information.
But you ain't got to put it out there.
If we could get a real beef going with those guys, we would get a lot of people listening.
Till they pull up.
So many people fucking hate them.
Right.
So many
if the Chapo guys pull up, we are whooping their ass.
They pull up with a 32,000 subscribers.
That Christmas link doesn't even work. We can fucking.
Our subscribers ain't even pulling up.
You know, okay.
and they're in our city.
look, we might get one or two to pull up. We might.
It's gonna look like a 300 seed.
Low key, Felix would kind of kick. I think he actually does MMA. We got more swords though.
This isn't Cyberpunk.
So it was announced that Donald Trump knows there's aliens. Didn't tell us. How y'all feel about that?
I don't think he really knew because I don't think they actually told him all the information they were supposed to tell him, man. I think they withheld some shit because in the last 4 years he would have alluded to knowing some type of shit about aliens.
About anything.
Yeah.
About anything.
We see how he is when he doesn't know about shit and he starts talking about it. Like, yeah, because I probably know everything about it.
I was thinking like, Donald Trump is also like a bitch, right? Like you could see it. Like if somebody checked him, he would be like, okay. So like, if they showed him an alien and the alien was like, look, bitch, if you say something, we gonna fuck you up. Then he would be like, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna tell nobody.
You don't understand. I'm the best to keep in secret.
Maybe they Men in Black it from his memory.
This leads me to another really big question. Do you think they gave him a fake nuclear button? It's like the Staples easy button.
That was easy.
First day you press that shit. Like there's no way.
No, he definitely pressed it when he got angry one time.
Working, guys?
He had an argument with his cabinet. He was like, guess what? Fuck everybody.
I'm going to hit the button, guys.
World War III, baby.
Right, that's what it was. He was hitting the button as he was tweeting that shit. Like, yeah, come on, guys. We out here.
He was like,
Rain, fire, and destruction.
What did he call Kim Jong-un? Rocket Man?
Yeah, Rocket Man.
He was like pressing it while he was tweeting that. He was like, yeah, I got something for you, Rocket Man. Trying to press the button and shit.
Did any of you guys see the unhinged fucking Rudy Giuliani fucking just like any of the fucking hearings whatsoever? Like there was the one where the motherfucker was just like leaking hair.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, I saw some clips and stuff. It's
and he's farting all over the place.
What a mess.
He has a microphone in his ass or something, man. That shit picking up clearly.
You know he was Times 2002 Person of the Year?
That is crazy.
I was looking at all the Persons of the Year because Times did it this year. It was like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Oh,
because it couldn't be just the president, it had to be the president and the lady too.
Yeah, they was gonna go for that. It's like, come on now.
Trying to make people forget they did Trump like twice recently.
He was mad about that too, about not winning Person of the Year from Time.
He got it, I think.
No, I'm talking about Trump.
Oh, this year?
Yeah. He was mad that Biden got it.
I mean, I know it's not supposed to be like...
He was mad as fuck.
He already had it, though.
He still wanted it again.
Yeah, he wants to be the Person of the Year every year.
He still believes he won the presidency, or the election.
He thinks he's literally the best person ever.
It also super doesn't...
Oh, my God.
And he's partying everybody.
Hold on.
That's the only good part. He should just like everyone in prison gets a pardon.
That would be fucking wild. Have any of you guys seen
begging for a pardon?
The fucking Dan Crenshaw fucking propaganda he's been putting out?
I feel like I have, but remind me.
Okay, so
who is Dan Crenshaw?
Dan Crenshaw is the. Do you know what state?
Austin, Texas. I'm looking this up.
He is a political figure that is a Republican.
He's a House representative.
So much like a fucking supervillain, like literally, like he's like a middle-aged white dude with an eye patch. Like, you ever see Number 2 in fucking?
He's from Texas.
Yeah,
I'm looking this up.
Or Georgia, one of the two. The propaganda that I'm about to speak on is about Georgia election.
Texas's second congressional district.
What's it look like?
Number 2 from fucking Austin Powers. Doesn't he look like Number 2 from Austin Powers? Like, he could be his stunt double.
Well,
that's fucking crazy.
My favorite thing about him too is he's like just a big ass nerd. Like, he's like a Funko Pop douchebag.
Well, okay.
But he's also a
nothing wrong with his eye, though.
No, I think he lost it in like the war or something.
Sure he did. Let me see it.
Let me see it.
Alrighty then.
This motherfucker, right? He made this fucking video where he is pretending to be like a secret agent that is also a senator, right?
Is he doing the Bond music?
Yeah. No. He's even got like a fucking British lady in his fucking ear talking him through his like operation, and she's like, who should I send? And he's like, send everybody. Like, what the fuck? And like he's like jumping out of a plane and like skydiving in this fucking
Is this
video.
like his re-election campaign, or is this just a project?
No, I'm going to tell you what it's for by the end of the video, right? So as he's jumping out, he's like, where's Antifa at? I'm going to land on them. And then it flashes to two dudes sitting in like a dirty car. And he's like, why are we even mad? Oh, because the news tells us to be. And it's like, fucking, wow, you're literally making propaganda, but like, all right, cool, bud. The news is telling people to be angry. And so he's skydiving and he lands directly on their car and they start screaming. And he's like, now everybody, I need all patriots out there to go and vote for fucking the runoff election in Georgia. What? For these two patriots running in Georgia. And then he just is like plugging the Republican senators that are running for Senate in Georgia.
That's very cool.
What is going on?
He's got like a helmet. He fucking closes the helmet. It's just a motorcycle helmet, right? But it's a skydiving helmet, and it's got like fucking technology on the inside of it. The lady that's speaking to him is British. It's a whole thing, man.
Well, the guy thinks he's Captain America. It's very funny. Like,
no, 100%. You can clearly see that he thinks he's Captain America.
Yeah.
What if he really is Captain America? Like, what if that wasn't even edited? He really skydived right on top of that car.
It's so funny too. I think
don't entertain this.
I don't want to make fun.
I'm pretty sure he landed in superhero pose.
Yeah.
Like, had to have. Yeah, if I remember correctly. No. Yeah, superhero landing pose. So it was the knee on the ground. The knee in the fist. Yeah, the knee in the fist.
Oh my god.
I kind of don't want to super make fun of him for his not having an eye or whatever, but also that's the only thing he has going for him. He looks like such a fucking wet piece of shit if he didn't have that fucking eye patch. Just absolutely nothing going on.
I know that it's like you shouldn't make fun of him because like it's like ableist or whatever, but man, he looks so much like a supervillain. It's crazy.
But here's the thing, he doesn't really, because if he didn't have the eye patch, he would just look like a dude. No one would
even more punchable.
If this guy had the exact same history and backstory or whatever and didn't have an eye patch, we wouldn't know his name.
I think he's trying to be like the next rising star of the Republicans.
He is.
Yeah.
So he's actually a part of the government.
Legitimately a part of the government.
He's an elected congrrisman from Texas.
Who is making superhero fanboy videos about saving the world from Antifa. They use the phrase universal healthcare like it's a real bad thing. And then, like, the left is taking over.
You scum with your universal healthcare.
Dude, I wish. Why do you give it to us first? Then you can come like fucking try and bomb Antifa and take it or whatever.
Right.
Like, can we have one of the good things you keep saying we do? Jumping ahead a bit here, but since we're on the topic of government, you heard anything about possible government shutdown unless we get more checks?
I've heard that the only person that is even remotely saying anything like that is Bernie.
Okay, I thought he had made a small coalition, but I didn't think it was going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but I just heard some shit.
Yeah, I think it's so hilarious how they've been stringing people along for one check.
For one check.
For like fucking months. And some people are like, yo, when we about to get this stimulant, it's like, yo, my dude, give up on it and just try to make some money.
I said that.
Try to get some money another way, man.
They're not helping us. They're not helping us.
I said
they just showed us
once after we got the first one, like, because they were talking about the second one. I mean, it was
like,
quickly like, oh, nope.
Yeah, like after it was like 2 months.
Down quick.
I was like, yeah, this ain't happening. Then I got excited.
George Bush gave out more stimulus checks. To be real, like,
I'm pretty sure at this point Obama did. He gave out 2. They only gave us 1 during no pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, during a pandemic. Everybody else gave them during no pandemic. It was just depression. Like, they were like, shit's get bad right now.
And straight up, I think people would like, if I had like $5,000 right now, if like we had anything similar to what other countries are doing, like that would solve so many of my issues.
At this point, what I said is they should give everybody $10,000.
Yeah.
Right? Because like it'll make the economy boom because so many people are going to blow it on dumb shit.
Yep.
And then like it'll help some other motherfuckers really do some shit. And then shit will get better.
Imagine if our whole little group got 10K right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like we'd actually be able to look forward into next year. Like, all right, what are we doing to actually make money?
Yeah.
Like,
10K would help out the average person more than what the fuck they're talking about giving somebody. Like what they're giving us.
In a lump sum like that?
Yeah, 10K in a lump sum.
If you give me like even another like $1,000, which is a like great amount of money, but like that's going straight to paying off a credit card or something. I'm not doing anything else with that.
10K is significant.
But like, but yeah, if we got 10, then that's like something that is like a real amount of money.
right.
It's at least enough money to get somebody a reliable car.
Yeah.
And still have enough to like put something up.
Or like, I don't know, I need a fucking new roof on my house. Like,
yeah, something like that will significantly help them.
Yeah.
Or just putting $10,000 on somebody's house payment.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to go in debt for a new roof. That'd be sick.
You guys hear about Tulsi Gabbard? She is a House member and she is a Democrat, but like barely.
She's like all big corporate. She was in with one of those Dem think tanks.
Exactly. And like she was like accused of being anti-LGBT at one point, and now she is actively introducing legislation to ban transgender girls from competing in like school athletics and shit.
I don't know why like the federal government has to get in on that. Like, it just seems like so insignificant. Like
because they got to like fill up the time with bullshit, so they don't have to deal with like shit.
They don't have to.
I'm just talking like
they can just focus more on the real issues.
As cynically as possible here. Like, yeah, they got to fill up time or whatever. Like, yeah, I'll accept that. But like, you could pick something that's like less just mean to people.
That too.
And like, also something that even if you like, there was this big thing about like that being a major issue, it's like, let the fucking schools deal with it. Like, this is not like a federal issue. Like, it's stupid for so many fucking reasons.
Federal issues should be dealt with, like dealing with like actual, things that fucking affect day-to-day lives for the majority of people.
But our high school sports.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They really should just be like, yo, what should we do about all the people we got in concentration camps right now?
Right.
We should probably let them go.
If that isn't like a Joe Biden day one move, then
what's that?
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
They
Not
didn't
gonna
even
happen.
bring
It's
it
not
up in
gonna
the
happen.
elections. Like,
Yeah.
they literally didn't even bring it up. I was mad as fuck. Like, why is nobody talking about the concentration camp?
I'm not doing my due diligence here, but I know he did.
Well,
like,
they said it one time. I think he was like, "Well, they built the camps that they say we filled up." And I was like, "Y'all motherfuckers just need to let people go."
Yeah.
And you got to stop giving illegal operations to them.
That's another salt in the wound thing where it's like, first of all, you shouldn't be fucking arresting these people.
Right.
Second of all, you shouldn't be fucking separating them from their children.
Families, yeah.
Third of all, you shouldn't be giving them fucking hysterectomies.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't give them surgeries.
Fascist sterilization program.
Like, you cannot convince me that just straight up isn't fucking eugenics. Like, period. Like,
Fully.
It's like, hey, we took some what the American government now considers undesirables and made it so that they can't have babies anymore. Like, oh, word. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucking wild.
It's fucking crazy. It's absolutely fucking crazy.
Nobody is even talking about it. Like,
and I feel
in
like
the mainstream, I never hear
about it. The thing that
about
bothers me is you will hear about it sometimes on the news, but they never investigate why these people are trying to get into the country.
Right. Well, that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it is, like, literally gang violence and shit like that isn't a fucking acceptable reason to claim fucking asylum here. Period. It's not. You have to be under threat of law like the law. Like, the fucking government has to be persecuting you for being fucking of a race or religion. Like, that's the only reason. Like, there's only like a few reasons that you can fucking escape to America for fucking asylum, and gang violence in your area is not one of them.
But no, the reason the fucking gang violence is so bad is because of us.
Exactly. Boom.
It's like
they're all
it's not
competing to
even
sell us
6.
drugs.
It's like 2 degrees of the CIA is the reason.
That's crazy. Gang violence is because of us, and they still trying to come here.
I mean, because we we got gang violence here, but it ain't nowhere
Where we
near.
throw them? Mexico? They're not even from
nowhere
there. Like,
it's nowhere near Central America.
They're already
violence.
coming here from a country they usually don't live in.
Okay, what's crazy is like okay, even if like the whole fucking situation wasn't as bad as it is, like and we weren't fucking just denying people that are fucking running from horrific bullshit. We don't even have systems on the other side of the fence for how these like they only accept a certain amount of people per day of the like hundreds of thousands of people that are coming there. So it's like 10,000 per day. So on the other side of the wall, they have just a list of fucking like, it's just a citizen thing where people are like, yeah, we have a notebook and this list. And if you're next on the list, you get to go into the interview. And if you're not,
they
fuck
set
off.
up their own.
Yeah,
they set up their own
because there's
way.
nobody doing any kind of intake on the other side of the fence, period. Like, it's fucking crazy.
They literally do have like some fucking 5-star 3-subject notebook.
It's literally a composition notebook. Like, like it's the one with like black and fucking white on the front.
It
like,
really does explain why people are like using coyotes and shit to get across the border. Like,
why not?
Yeah.
Why not at that point? Like, oh yeah, so I showed up to this very unofficial looking place and put my name on a list that's in a notebook that's ran by other people that are just like me. Yeah, fuck out of here. I'm going to pay the coyote to take me across.
Yeah. If you can at that point.
I mean, right. Like that, you're also taking the risk of going to concentration camp then.
Straight up. And like, or dying in the desert.
The concentration camp is not a cool place.
Well, you're also taking the risk of going to the fucking concentration camp if you fucking apply for asylum too. They arrest you.
Yep.
When you go in for asylum. Because they're checking you first.
See, they shouldn't be able to do that.
If you don't fill out the fucking paperwork properly, like all the fucking way, you know, these people who don't even speak English most of the time, fucking, you don't fill out the paperwork completely properly and submit it the right fucking way, like, you know, having to have a lawyer do it, essentially, fucking, the instant denial, no matter what. Even if you would have fucking qualified for asylum, you filled the shit out wrong. Go fuck yourself. Go back home.
We can't even do our own taxes in this country without a fucking computer program half the time. That is not a good look for someone who doesn't speak the language trying to fucking.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
I mean, like all that, like that could be dealt with in the future. I'm just concerned.
By who?
That there's
who's
people,
going to?
Well, no, like the first things first. They need to let these motherfuckers that we got locked up out. That shit is crazy. Like, We all know concentration camps are fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just globally known. It's against the rules.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to do this. And, like, we always talk shit about other countries doing shit they not allowed to do. We are doing shit we're not allowed to do. And nobody's saying nothing.
Forever.
Like, we ain't saying nothing. The other countries ain't saying nothing. It's fucking wild. They're just letting us do it.
I think
that's pretty much how
I
it's
think the
always
global
been,
perspective is the rest of the world is kind of letting us burn out.
But we didn't
then-
used to have concentration camps.
So
Like,
what?
they let us do what we wanted to do, but they
straight
didn't
up
let us have
did.
concentration
We had
camps.
concentration camps in the 1940s,
I mean,
dude.
yeah, but they should, yeah.
What are you talking about?
And to be real, fucking any superpower does whatever they want. Like,
What do you think they did with those people's fucking houses
China's
when they put
concentration
them in
camps
the
right now,
camp?
too.
That's what I'm saying.
They just took them.
No, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Okay.
I was living in...
Reservations. Like, to be real, we didn't even just give them a camp that they had to stay at for a little bit. We were like, hey, you guys forever.
Like,
And the FEMA camps.
Yeah.
To be real.
Yeah, man. The government wild, man. We need to let those people out. I'm going to just keep saying it every review until they get let out. Because somebody got to say something about it.
Yeah, man, let them go.
Honestly, that's what makes me the most upset about Joe Biden winning, right? Is because, like, now it's everything's gonna go back to business as usual. Motherfuckers are gonna start back to ignoring fucking politics and shit because it's not fun anymore. Because it's not fucking making fun of goddamn Donald Trump anymore. It's just a nice older white guy. But in reality, the motherfucker is just as evil as Donald Trump. Real shit. Like, motherfucking policy wise, they're like this far apart. Fucking like so minuscule amount that it's fucking ridiculous. Like
I mean, but
it's true
it all
to
comes
say.
down to it's the same people are still making the laws and shit. Like the Senate and and Congress, they don't change.
I hear what you're saying, right? But like, think of during like the last 4 years, right? We did get a few fucking better Congress people. Like AOC popped up, fucking like.
That's a couple though. That don't win the vote.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're talking about Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, who are already, I think
Like
they
you're
had a
talking
little more
about branches when the
seniority,
trees
but-
are voting. We got a couple niggas out there like, this is what's right. And everybody's like, shut the fuck
What
up.
I will say now is there does seem to be at least some model for like
I think like
having someone in electoral power who can enact an amount of change. Like there's at least something you can point to. It's not like, damn, we should get someone up there who's cool. It's like, no, there's some decent people up there and there's conceivably a way to do it.
well, what I'm saying is this, right? Like fucking before 4 years ago, like when like the majority of people around our age did not give any kind of a fuck about any politics before Donald Trump, period.
But we still
but
pay
we're
attention
also
to
getting-
elections, though.
we're also getting older too.
We are also getting older.
That's true.
That is true.
So I feel like naturally as you get older, you're going to gravitate more to caring about like what's going on with taxes and what's going on with
not
like
really, though.
laws and shit.
See, I feel like for the most part, motherfuckers in our class, right? Like, cause like we are the working poor right now. Fucking motherfuckers in our class generally, even older motherfuckers, don't give that much of a fuck. Like they're not paying that much attention. And that's why fucking it's just always business as usual. We're not ever actively getting any real change accomplished. Like it's because motherfuckers are like, oh, there's adults in the room, so we don't got to worry about it. But then because fucking Donald Trump was a fucking toddler, everybody was like, let's pay attention to everything. And then we start realizing how much fucked up shit was really going on. Like ICE camps and shit
Because we
like
had
that.
one of us in office. For real, it was one of us up there like, oh shit, I'm about to wild out in this place.
It wasn't though. I think
I think everybody always knows there's fucked up shit going on. Like, it was just funny with Donald Trump. Like, literally, he was comedic gold.
People were like mad about Bush too. Like,
Yeah, people were mad about
they
Bush.
made a
People were mad
fucking
about
Comedy
Obama.
Central animated show to make fun of him.
I understand that, right? But like,
People literally hated Obama. They were watching every single thing Obama did because he was.
They got mad because he wore the wrong color
office.
suit one time.
Right, but they never.
They talked
about like his politics and stuff.
They didn't.
But they were like mad. They were like, he's disrespecting the office.
Okay, so the mainstream media really gave a fuck about like things like fucking Obamacare and shit like that, and like the actual like somewhat good changes he was trying to do. They didn't give a fuck about like the fact that he was dropping 27 fucking bombs a day, like that kind of shit. You never heard about it because that kind of shit doesn't get brought up because that's what fucking American imperialism is all about. Like, period.
I mean, yeah, but like, he wasn't out here like, yeah, we about to bomb. Right. Like Trump was just literally out there like, hey, we'll bomb anybody. Okay, who want it? What?
Well,
who want it?
Here's my thing though.
Trump literally signed us out of the World Health Organization. Like, he just does shit that's just dumb. Like, why are you doing this?
Dude, it's all aesthetics. They're doing the same shit, but it just looks different.
I mean, nobody signed us out of the World Health Organization.
The guy, I will say, did do some crazier shit than like.
And he said he was about to sign us out of the UN.
I don't think he did.
He's like trying to Brexit us from the world. He's like, no, we out of UN. We out of World Health Organization.
We're the greatest country ever.
And we don't need none of y'all. Like,
we don't make anything here anymore. Yeah, we don't make anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we import everything. We need everybody.
I work in a factory that makes bags for other products made somewhere else to go in. That's what we make in this country. We make like shipping and packaging products
because of Amazon.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, you gotta calm down, dude.
Straight up. You know who's the fucking biggest?
You know what? I've been off the air for a goddamn month. I'm coming back on my soapbox. I'm bringing back Amazon. Talking about how fucking Donald Trump and Joe Biden saying, I don't give a fuck.
My like the over company who I work for, their biggest client is Amazon to buy bubble mailers. Like, straight up.
See?
You should have told him that.
So I do gotta put on for the city one time.
Okay.
And say that for the first time in ever since I've been alive, the Browns are on their way to the fucking
we got sports
playoffs.
Corner. We got a couple sports things to talk about.
We do have a couple. Yeah.
And
are they officially going to the playoffs now?
Oh, we're like there. We're like 5th place.
Right.
And we got easy games the rest of the way out, except for tonight. Like, we have to win tonight. And then if we win tonight, the Steelers lost last night. So if they lose again, then we could beat them for like best in our division, which is crazy as fuck. And it's going to be like a mini Super Bowl for Cleveland.
Okay.
Which is
that would be the most 2020 shit ever, man.
I don't pay attention to sports really. How did the Cavs and Indians do?
The Cavs are just starting back up in preseason.
Okay.
And they won their first game against the Pacers.
But how did they do last year then? How did they do last year?
We fucking suck shit. We were the worst team in the league.
Here's the thing, man.
Y'all weren't the Knicks.
I have this theory that it works out pretty much this way. There is a limited amount of sports talent Cleveland is able to have at one time, at any given time, split between all the teams. It's like the same pool.
Time now?
Yeah, right now.
No, but like that's happening since LeBron. But like, we were just ass in everything for a minute.
Well, yeah.
Like, the Indians sucked.
Well, the Indians didn't
The
know
Browns sucked. And the Cavs sucked.
Y'all had Josh Cribbs.
No, we sucked. This is the first time we have a positive record at this time in the season since 1994.
Based on I don't watch sports. This is just my observation here. I think there's the same. It's like if like fucking LeBron was taken off, the fucking Browns sucked shit, and the Indians were doing like okay to bad.
Well, LeBron literally ruined our team one time. Like, we had a good receiver. He got into a fight with LeBron's friend. LeBron got him traded.
And now,
like, from a whole nother sport. Like,
you don't even know if LeBron made that call, man. Maybe somebody else was like, hey, man, get him out of LeBron City right now.
LeBron was like, yo, bitch, I will leave next year. They were like, he's gone. And like, it was like literally 3 days later, he was traded.
I think, straight up, if we had a middle of the pack football team, no one here would like it. Everyone wants to lose in this city. Like,
no. We fucking love it right now.
It would wear off in 2 seasons. I swear. It'll be like, if it's like this in 2 years, people are going to be like, I kind of like being underdogs.
No, I'm winning right now. It feels crazy.
Yeah, because it's new, but once you get used to it, you're like, oh, we kind of had a gimmick before.
We're not gonna be able to do it for long. We do dumb things. Like, even the Indians were really good, and then they just traded away all the good people.
Don't all teams do that? I feel like all sports teams just do stupid shit.
The
like
Lakers
that.
got
Cleveland
Kobe.
teams do
The
that.
Lakers got Kobe, and they was like, "You will never leave. What coach do you want? What teammates do you want? How much money do you want? What house do you want? How many days off do you want? What do
Didn't they
you
put a
want?"
fucking statue of my dude up?
Yeah,
He has a statue.
Like,
no, they loved Kobe.
that's
You
what
think
you
he
gotta
requested
do.
that? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go.
And Kobe went there from high school. Well, he went to Milwaukee first, and they traded him before he
went
even
to
got
the
there.
Hornets first.
It was the Hornets.
It was definitely the Hornets.
So then on the other side of sports news, y'all got to stop calling our baseball team the Indians.
Well,
because we are now the Cleveland baseball team for now.
Well, no, they don't have one.
We don't have a name yet.
We're the Cleveland baseball team right now.
No, we're
we're-
question mark, man. That's way better.
Well, no, because they didn't even change the name. They're like, we're gonna change the name, but they didn't provide something
Still
to
call
call
us
it.
the Indians until
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
I saw the best.
Indians, a.k.a.
The natives.
question mark.
Yeah, the Savages. We're gonna be the Cleveland Savages.
Okay, now y'all just wild.
We asked everyone in Cleveland what the thing. It's more racism is what the hell they're.
They tried to go with the tribe, but then the
That's
Indians
like just as bad.
Yeah, the Indians came out and they were like, "We're not about to
How about
change
you-
from the Indians to the tribe."
How about you drop it with the fucking Native American shit? That's obviously not working.
Because people here just don't want to give it up.
But most of the stuff in Ohio was named after Native American shit. Even in Ohio was named after
Cuyahoga.
Obviously,
We all live in Cuyahoga.
the community's spoken. And
Probably
this is
saying
one
it
they're
wrong.
not cool with. Like, let's just fucking
Somebody tell me if I said it wrong in the comments.
pick an
Put the
animal
real
or some shit.
pronunciation,
No one's
you know,
gonna get
like-
mad about that. I know that people mention like spiders because that used to be a team here back
That's
in the
fucking
day.
ass.
Well, it's not great, but also I saw someone did a Photoshop of a big cartoon spider that just had the Chief Wahoo face on it. Like, that is not the point.
Hey, but I will say that I was right. Telling everybody to buy all the Chief Wahoo shit they could buy.
Yeah.
Because in 35 years, it's going to be worth
I saw some great team.
All the racist motherfuckers going to be like, I want that.
I saw some great team name suggestions
gonna let that
online. Cleveland Boyardees.
We're gonna be more progressive then. Think about it. We sensitive now. Think of how sensitive they're gonna be then. It's gonna be our kids.
Chef Boyardee was from
he was
Cleveland too, though. That's
Cleveland native.
Yeah.
Honestly, the best one I saw
Chef Boyardee, he's a real person.
What? He's from Cleveland?
Answer your questions in order. Yes, Chef Boyardee is a real person. And yes, he was from Cleveland.
His name was spelled like Boyardee, like an actual like.
And we just say like,
Well,
No,
That's how they spelled it on there.
The company that
like-
he worked for was
in
like,
black and white TV times. He had like a cooking show and shit.
and they're like, yo, we are going to make your name easier to say for these dumb
was he
American
from
fucks.
Cleveland or was he from like,
Well, no, I
some
think
bullshit
his
suburb?
gimmick used to be that he would like phonetically spell out his name like that.
Oh.
I want to say I saw that somewhere. Maybe that was post canned pasta.
And the other thing about him was his whole goal was to get out here and give like fucking like make affordable pasta for people and like.
So he was the Shack of Pasta.
Yes.
That's lit.
That is lit.
The Shack of Pasta's from the land.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be like the Chef Boyardee team or something.
Well, that's what he said. The Cleveland Boyardees.
I saw that
Cleveland
online.
Boyardee.
I also saw Cleveland Guardians. I think that's a pretty solid one, actually.
Guardians
It's
is
a
our
baseball
football
guys.
team. Our indoor arena football
is it?
team.
Okay.
All right. So the one I want.
It also sounds like an XFL name. It's a little too.
Minigame. Name the team.
It has to be the Cleveland Sliders. He's already our mascot. It's a fucking baseball term. Like, and that goofy motherfucker as the fucking
What is he?
He's a slider. That's what he
He's
is.
like
He's
not a
he's like the
slider.
Philly thing. It's like
No, but what it like? Is he like a? Is
The
he like
little Monster Man.
But is he like
whatever.
made after something?
No,
Like
it's
he's
just,
like supposed to be like
it's
a
the era
flamingo.
of mascotting where it was just kind of like whatever, have fun with it.
But yeah, that's what we should be. We should be the Cleveland
Cleveland
Sliders.
Cryptids.
It kind of sounds like
You
Dodgers.
just always
Like, it
change their
sounds pretty
mascot to some
solid.
crazy shit.
That would be kind of cool.
Wait, what?
The Cleveland Cryptids. Just change our mascot to Wisconsin. You have a different mascot.
Oh,
Slider's the king of the
I feel
cryptids
like
now.
you guys are.
You never know what's going to come out today. Just show like a silhouette of it. Like, yeah, can you guess what it is? Get a free ticket in the nosebleed.
I feel like you guys are really thinking about this mascot first.
Are the Blues?
Yes.
Are the
Yes.
Blues?
That is what you're supposed to do, in my opinion.
Like, you don't want to end up like Philly and
It
have a
always
fucking
made me
green
so
thing.
fucking angry that our name was the Indians and then that thing was our mascot. Like, I was like, hold up. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because
like,
it was just way too racist to have an Indian running around.
you're right. You're right.
dancing around the field.
That would have been good. I would have been had to change
Give
his
him
name.
one of
It
those.
rains
Like,
every game because you dance around the field.
they,
Like, what are you
they give him a
doing?
little tomahawk and a peace pipe. They give him a little tomahawk and a peace pipe to run around. Super not okay shit.
Yo, you need to relax. I
Motherfucking.
mean, the Braves are bad too. They need to, like, no, y'all need to relax.
Are the Blues a team? I don't think the Blues are a team, right? We should be the Cleveland Blues. Because we're like, we got the Browns and then the Blues.
That's interesting.
And the Cincinnati Reds, you know what I'm saying? So like we'd be the Cleveland Blues because we hate all the Cincinnati teams anyway.
Yeah.
So it's already like a rival. It'd be like the Crips and the Bloods. When they show up to the game.
What's up on this Cleveland again?
Oh man, what the fuck?
Okay. That's wild.
So Facebook is getting broke up.
What?
Whoa. What do you mean?
Oh,
broke up?
Parler did come out this month.
Wait, was it not out before?
I like it came out after the election, right?
What is Parler?
Okay, so
I thought it was
Parler
already there.
is pretty much the alt-right Facebook.
Well, it's also kind of Twitter. Also,
Oh, really?
were you
It's all
thinking
right media.
they hacked a bunch of parlors? Is that the news story you're thinking about?
Oh, where they doxed him?
Yeah.
No, I thought it like I thought there was like a mass exodus of alt-right motherfuckers from Facebook to Parler directly after the election.
Because the thumb is blue.
No, because motherfucking they say that Facebook is too left-leaning, and they're like,
They hate Zuck.
yeah, they hate Zuck.
People who got kicked off Twitter for saying free speech things or whatever.
Free speech things.
Yeah.
That sounds racist. When you say that.
Exactly.
Like
Sounds white
anytime
supremacy to me, man.
Once I hear some shit like that, I'm like, well, they were talking about some racist shit.
But anyway, so the people who got kicked off Twitter for saying that shit already went to Parler, but I think there might have been a larger thing where Facebook people did.
So Parler, I got to make a Parler. That sounds entertaining. They're going to be saying some dumbass shit on there. Because I do add like crazy leftist groups and crazy like conservative groups because they post shit that's just crazy.
Yeah, some of those really hardcore leftist ones are like, come on, guys.
You don't get that content anywhere else. Like I got like three types of people. Like people that don't give a fuck.
I nominally agree with a lot of you, but come on, man. People are watching. You can't be.
Oh, this past couple months I've been hearing a commercial
Hey, man, I
now
didn't
that
finish
there's.
my fucking Facebook story.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
So like all the Mark Zuckerberg shit is getting broken up because he has a monopoly in the social media game.
Oh, so like his different sites are getting broke up.
Yeah. Facebook.
He has a monopoly.
Yeah, because he got
He owns Twitter,
Instagram. No, he got Instagram and WhatsApp and all that type shit.
That's not monopoly on Twitter.
Dude, he bought WhatsApp for like $19 billion or some shit. WhatsApp is popular around the world, nigga.
No, yeah, people fuck with WhatsApp. Like if you're like, I know like a lot of people that are foreign, they got WhatsApp and not like Facebook.
So what does that
Yeah.
mean for like are they going to take like Instagram away from him?
I just think you probably won't be able to integrate them like they're integrated. You know, like you could have all your shit
I
going
don't know what
through.
the hell that means, but it might just be like someone he knows owns the company and it just stays the
Why
same.
aren't they hating on Jeff
One thing.
Bezos? Why are they hating on Mark Zuckerberg for a
Well,
monopoly?
because Jeff Bezos doesn't own a whole bunch of other shit that
Jeff Bezos owns
that he
hella
bought.
shit.
Oh, yeah. No, Amazon owns like a fuck ton of stuff.
Like literally.
Okay,
No, but
but
like Jeff Bezos owns
yeah.
hella shit.
is it the way that Mark Zuckerberg had Facebook and then he bought Instagram and then he bought
Well, he was
WhatsApp?
trying to create a monopoly. He was like, yeah, I'll just buy everybody out.
I mean, that's basically what he did.
But there's still, I feel like there's still like big competitors. Like, it's not a monopoly.
I'm too stupid to know about any of this shit.
It is interesting that they're calling that a monopoly because there are.
I feel like there's other places. Like there's only 2 canning companies. Did you know that? 2 companies can everything because they bought all the other canning companies.
Yeah, that's like the way it goes.
And they were trying to merge, and they were like, nah, y'all can't merge. But it's pretty much the same thing. They can have a meeting. They pretty much have a monopoly.
Beer companies, like 2 or 3 beer companies own everything. And I think they're constantly like buying off bits of each other and shit.
Yeah, just like soda and shit. Coca-Cola, A&W, and fucking Pepsi.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Those are the 3 ones right there, and they all like own a bunch of shit.
That's why I just feel like it's weird they're coming after Mark Zuckerberg.
I do think it's weird.
Because he's an alien, bro. Because he's literally an alien. And they're like, yo, you are not allowed to be as powerful as you are.
That's
he's
why
like, no,
think,
fuck that.
I think he wanted that Social Network movie to come out because it does paint him as somewhat of a human.
Yeah, because they had Jesse Eisenberg play it.
Who experiences any amount of like emotion. Like more so than just being a guy on the spectrum, which he like definitely is, right? Like
he's a genius, isn't he?
Zuck?
I guess that's part of the spectrum.
I don't know, like who?
I don't know that much about Zuck himself for real. You know what I'm saying?
You ever
as far as I know, he stole a lot of his ideas.
You ever see one of those videos of him barbecuing?
His biggest idea. His biggest idea.
That's not a lot. That's just one.
I don't know, man. He has the Oculus.
He does have the Oculus.
Yeah, if you bought it from someone, that's not like a thing he made. He just bought, some other guys made this shit. He's like, whoop.
Yeah, so we got too much shit. He's getting money from Oculus, Instagram, and motherfucking WhatsApp.
I don't know if Oculus is making money.
People buy it. I bought one.
Yeah, but like, they gotta sell so much before they actually make money on that shit.
If Mark Zuckerberg is buying,
they found a way. So that happened this month too. The Oculus 2 came out.
Quest 2.
How much did you buy it for?
It's the Quest 2. I feel like Facebook developed that. Because the first one was $699 for one that you didn't need to use a computer with, right?
Yeah.
This one is $299, and it's better than the first one, and you don't need to use a computer. It's all-in-one VR. Downloadable games.
People's Facebooks and shit, though.
No. So if you make a fake if you try to connect it to a fake Facebook, it will lock up your Quest because one of the requirements is that you connect it to a Facebook. That's why they said that it's cheaper because they're using your information when you connect your Facebook.
And also,
sell it or
Facebook is such a massive company. They can probably afford to sell that shit at a loss to just so they can do whatever the fuck they want to do with it.
So they can read your brain scans.
Or like they got some big corporate picture that involves like
breaking them up.
Ubiquitous VR. Oh shit.
Does anybody have anything from this month that they still want to cover?
I mean, the vaccine.
Vaccine's
happening, I guess.
People are getting the vaccine right now here in the United States.
Which one can I snort? I want to snort a vaccine.
The Pfizer vaccine.
You can snort the Pfizer one? Is that the one you can snort?
I mean, they probably got a couple versions.
Smoke a wet blunt with vaccine.
Oh my God. If you can smoke the vaccine, I'll sprinkle it in my weed, though.
Dude.
About to get wet.
Are y'all taking the vaccine?
No.
Probably.
Yeah, I think I'll probably take it.
I already had COVID. Fuck it.
Yeah, I can't afford to get. I haven't gotten it yet, and I can't afford to get sick. So I get my flu shot most years. Like same shit.
I don't get this flu shot.
I never got a flu shot in my life.
I've gotten one.
I never understood that. Like, bitch, you're about to get me sick.
I got one and I felt like shit for weeks afterwards.
I see the doctor.
They do get you sick.
I see the doctor about once a year. It's usually around flu season. I just get it then.
I didn't get sick after I got my flu shot.
Well, you're fucking
You just got a
superhuman.
weak ass body, nigga.
That's my.
I never had the flu and I never had a flu shot. So how do I got a weak
working
body?
at a company that pays me health insurance privilege, though.
You don't know if you ever have the flu, though.
Oh, update. I'm still vegan.
Hey.
Also, update. Lost a whole pant size since I went vegan.
Fuck yeah, dude. You working out too?
No.
More than normal?
No, I'm actually doing less. I've literally been cyberpunked out for a grip.
Place the week.
You want to get the same Nutra paste that they have in the game or whatever, the same like hamster pellet food.
And that food looks pretty good in the horrible graphics.
Nah, the graphics are horrible. They literally robbed us.
You were trying to justify the graphics when I was like, dude, like, I'm looking at them, I'm like, come on, man.
I'm gonna get this shit on my PC and just fucking blow it out of the water.
The PC graphics are nice.
Yeah.
I was looking at side by side. I was like, they robbed everybody with a console. Robbed them.
People forget this.
And you know what's the fucked up part? They're putting out the updates. Mm-hmm. So like, if you're gonna put out the updates so it looks better, literally they said it so it looks the best it can.
Yeah.
On the console.
The best it can.
You bitch. You were supposed to do that when you put the game out. Like, you were supposed to make sure it looked the best it could on the console.
Man, give these guys some slack. They hadn't seen their family in like a fucking month. They're sleeping at their office.
Did you want it postponed again?
No, listen.
How long have you been waiting on this game?
At the point where you kept postponing it for years at this point, just do it again. Just do it again. Just be that uncle. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take you next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you next year. You ever been to Cedar Point?
We're supposed to go fishing today?
Next time I come over.
Yeah.
All right, let's do predictions. We don't remember predictions from last month because it's been more than a month.
I predicted that Joe Biden was going to die.
You did predict that Joe Biden
and he didn't. He won. So I was wrong.
I predicted that.
I did. I predicted that he was going to... No, I predicted they were both going to die during the debates. Oh, no, because we had the election.
Yeah. You predicted that he was going to be secured as the winner and then die almost
Joe Biden
immediately.
and then Kamala Harris would be the president.
Yeah. Mm.
Joe Biden broke his foot.
Oh, he is about to die. I'm about to be right.
His dog.
We can't go back. We got to do predictions. We can't go back.
Walking his
no
dog,
news. No more news.
Nah, man, there's more news out there.
There isn't. We didn't even cover a lot of shit.
Yeah.
We're at an hour and 45.
And we can't.
This is the ultimate review.
Right, you said 8 hours.
We've been going for 8 hours. We've been gone.
Tea, man.
We've been going to the bathroom.
Bottles up here.
You trying to stop what the people love? They've been waiting to hear this shit. We've been silky smooth on this bitch. You hit one roundabout and said something twice. I don't know what happened there. Your brain malfunctioned.
Yeah.
But
Wait, what?
kind of got us out of it. So thank you, Kyle. Right. Thank you.
What did I say twice?
Rudy Giuliani is dipping with the hair drink.
I was like, oh, man.
I was like, bro, you just said
What's going on, man? What's going on?
All right, prediction. Who's got one?
Hold on, just to say, Jeezy won the Gucci Jeezy versus battle. Got to say that.
Okay.
He did.
Good.
I was surprised that happened.
And Joe Biden's foot is broke. Yeah, I was surprised too. That was an upset in the urban community for sure.
No. I was surprised that the whole battle even happened.
They've been beefing for forever.
Yeah, he killed his friend. And then they performed together at the end.
Did they really perform together at the end?
They performed so icy together.
Yeah, the song that they made right before that he killed his friend.
They performed so icy together. It was crazy.
After he performed the song,
it was crazy to see that.
He was saying he killed his friend. Like Gucci live performed the song saying he killed Jeezy's friend. And
as soon as that song came, I was like, oh my God.
Later performed together.
So icy right now.
That is crazy.
After he was like, yeah, smoking on Pookie Low. After he disrespected this man's dead friend, he performed.
And then they went out and clubbed together.
Yep.
Wow.
Gucci Mane and Jeezy.
Must not have been that good of friends then.
Yeah, the rap game is soft for that.
It ain't soft.
Nah, not really.
It was 15 years ago.
Someone called shit.
They literally made one song. They made one song together, then fell out. And now 15 years later, they're able to do that. That's not soft, my nigga. They went hard in them battles, nigga.
If somebody killed you, I would not perform with them.
15 years later.
I would fight them on stage 15 years later.
You don't have to you don't have to kill them, but you don't have to do a song with them.
Yeah,
facts. This nigga's son was watching the battle.
I will haunt you. On some real shit, I will haunt you.
This nigga's son straight tweeted like, yo, this shit disrespectful as fuck. I'm done. Like, yo, this is crazy. This nigga was like, I'm disappointed in Jeezy. Like, this nigga was probably hurt. Jeezy probably talk hella shit around this nigga, like, fuck that nigga, good Denny on stage, like, performing with this nigga.
I mean, they both probably do that. Well, we all know Gucci Mane does that shit, but still.
I mean, Gucci was being disrespectful there. He was playing diss songs to multiple diss songs.
He killed a guy.
Yeah. he killed his friend and then showed up. That's disrespectful.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. All right, predictions.
Hey, we had to get
I didn't know they fucking performed together.
Yeah,
It was wild that they were doing a versus. I was like, wow, that's something.
Wow. The whole thing was
icy though. I was like, damn.
Like, it was literally like the urban Super Bowl for him. And people were posting all over my Facebook. I said, like, yo, where you watching the verses at tonight? Hey, I got bottles for the verses tonight. Like, yo, y'all wilding tonight. Oh, that's crazy.
For the Gucci Man and Jeezy, like, nobody was expecting that.
That is wild.
Monumental moment for the hip hop community. We couldn't leave that out.
All right, predictions.
Do you have a prediction?
I predict that I don't have one yet.
I predict that Mark Zuckerberg is going to vehemently resist being broken up and unleash his army of
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared now because he's probably gonna turn everybody that has a quest into his army people.
Boom, you're right. You better not let your kid play the Oculus together.
The Oculus is gonna lock onto that head.
Yeah, it's gonna activate and they're stuck.
My kid's gonna come out looking like some android from Dragon Ball Z. Like,
hello, father.
Yeah.
I will be leaving now. Like, no, you ain't going nowhere. Put you through a wall. Like, oh shit.
Okay, so you can go. Please be back for dinner.
I'm making chili tonight.
You want meat in the chili? You can have meat today. Please don't hit me like that again.
So yes, Mark Zuckerberg and his army of Oculus wearers are going to violently overthrow the government because they're trying to break him up.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Joe Biden's broken foot is gonna be worse than they thought, and it's like leaking bone marrow into his blood, and he's gonna die. And Kamala Harris is going to be the president.
I mean,
is that what you want? You want Kamala to be the president?
Because that's when it's going to be fun again. All right. Once he dies, right? Because he's already fucking 90. He dies. Bang. Kamala Harris becomes the first fucking black woman president. And then everybody's going to lose their shit again. And then it's going to be fun again. Politics going to be fun. Jeremy's going to be happy because we're all going to be paying attention again. And they're going to try to say that Kamala murdered Joe Biden. That's going to be like the new theory. It's like, no, she poisoned
They would say that too.
It would.
That would definitely be out there on YouTube. Like, yeah, did Kamala poison Joe Biden?
See, so if you look at this after the press conference, you see her shake and hug him, and then in the back she has a pin in her finger.
Right there's a puncture point in his suit.
You're gonna zoom in on his suit. Yeah, like, there's the hole.
It's gonna be the most fucking pixelated fucking thing.
Big red circle around it.
All right.
Believe what you want, but this is the truth. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Joe Biden's gonna die once again. I'm going for it.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get this one right, and then everybody's gonna be like, "Yeah, he was right."
Antoine's really just playing the numbers here. He's like, I'm gonna get the Nostradamus shit.
You just gotta say enough stuff, and statistically, it'll be right one time. And it's gonna be the craziest shit you said.
I got this. This one's the one.
Yeah.
This is the one?
Mm-hmm. What's your prediction?
That Jeezy's going to kill one of Gucci Man's friends.
Oh, wow. The extended plot.
They're both like middle-aged men at this point. Like very well-off middle-aged men.
Jeezy's going to jail for life.
Jeezy gets a divorce, right? His wife divorced him. Then he goes back to his old ways. And that's when he goes and kills one of Gucci's dudes. One of Gucci's new fit friends.
No. They get the divorce because his wife didn't know all that shit about him until she heard them songs that night. Like, so this is you? These are your songs?
I can't deal with this. You said you were a producer.
I think we're gonna see I think we're going to see some kind of news or entertainment organization coming out of the Trump side of things in the next month. I think we're going to start getting the hints of what the Trump post-presidency looks like.
Oh, he's definitely going to get a deal. Spotify deal or a Netflix deal.
I think he's going to get his own like network or like
whole network.
Well, no, like or like
public network too. Like 55.
Let me add to this for you, right? Him and Vince McMahon are going to partner together to get him his own network.
I bet there would be some fucking WWE tie in there.
100%.
Debo died, by the way.
Debo did die
a couple days ago.
Debo did die. R.I.P. Debo.
The first thing I seen about it, like, I didn't understand what was happening because it was a meme was how I found out about this. And it was a picture of Debo wearing a halo and an angel without a halo. And the angel going, you stole my halo. And he going, what halo? And I was like, the fuck is going on? Because then I seen some shit. Like, I didn't know that he had like kind of like an effeminate middle name. And I thought they were talking about his sister died. And I was like, y'all are really fucked up for making fun of this man's sister dying. Also still fucked up for making fun of him dying, but like
that's the internet though.
Yeah, it is the internet.
I think that's it, man.
On that note of rest in peace Debo, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
thank y'all for coming back. We're sorry for disappearing for a while. Fuck COVID.
Yes, Antwone is sorry for us disappearing.
Fuck COVID. I'm sorry. All right. Fuck it.
We stopped before COVID. You got hit with COVID. We had some family things happen and fucking.
And then the extended stay smacked us.
Yeah.
So I was on lockdown.
You're feeling the Vista Suites.
So on that note of fuck COVID, that's not your average Hipsters, baby. Let's just redo it a little bit. That sounded horrible.
It always sounds horrible at the end, but go ahead.
That's us. We're horrible.
Just fade in the music a little louder.
Just keep it going this whole time. Let them hear what we really do.
Afterthoughts real quick.
So, Jeremy wants to do this again, so here we go, y'all. Thanks for coming back. We love y'all. We're not going to miss out no more.
Please subscribe, rate, and review.
Like, comment, share, whatever those fucking YouTubers say.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Smash that like button.
Smash on that like button.
Leave a comment, man. Tell us why you hate us or like us or something.
Decimate that motherfucking like button.
Hell yeah. Oh, Pornhub.
Or just share it.
We can't. We're done.
I'm sorry. But it just happened today.
All right. Throw it out real quick and then we're going to notch championships, baby.
Pornhub is getting rid of all the fucking like unverified videos off of their shit. Well, they already did it.
Oh, we're out of it.
That is good, though. On that note of fucking Pornhub's actually stepping up. That's not championships, baby.
Peace.